Hello, my beautiful people, balance beings. Welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in. Alexis here with a yoga class for you. So today I have a treat because we are going to be powering up our Warrior 1, 2, and 3. So if you have not watched my intro to Warriors 1, 2, and 3, definitely make sure that you revisit those videos to make sure that we have the basics down of those poses. Maybe check out one of my core videos if you haven't done that already, so we can get up on core work and engaging and finding our core. And if not, if you haven't done any of those things, that is okay. You can still join us on the mat today. We'll still have some fun exploring our bodies, challenging our bodies, and this little thing up here, our mind. So if you are up for that challenge today, let's go ahead and get started right on the mat, right where we are. Feet about hip width apart. I'm gonna start facing you, and then I will turn to match you in your orientation. So let's start feet hip width apart. Shoulders sliding down the back, crown of the head reaching up. Good, and then we'll sink into the breath, taking a big inhale in and a soft, slow exhale out. Good, I always like to imagine that I'm breathing into the base of my spine as I inhale, trying to fill my lungs up with air all the way down to the very base. And as I exhale, I imagine pulling that air from out of the base of my spine. And just so I can feel that nice fulfillment that we get when we take in all that support from around us. And then that total evacuation as we let it all go, as we offer it up again. Good, so hands on the belly if you want to sink into that, feeling the breath coming in through the nose and out through the mouth. Allowing this action of feeling the breath to allow us to get relaxed and into our bodies more. You may have thoughts swirling here, swirling there, swirling everywhere. With each inhale in and every exhale out, imagine yourself collecting those things, those little pieces that are floating about. Collect them up with each inhale and exhale. Bring them back into your space. Collect back all those little pieces of you. Breathe in big and full. Working our way up the chain. You can bring your eyes or your mental awareness, if the eyes are closed, to the soles of your feet, and we'll ground down heavily, feeling that connection, that support up through the soles of the feet. Good, soften in the knees as we work our way up the chain. Nice, imagine you can send your inner thigh muscles, squeeze them in and up. We'll engage our quads as we find that nice activation, pushing the thighs back. Good, belly button pulled in toward the spine or hug the low ribs in. We find mountain pose. Good, so feel that strength in your mountain pose. Seems like a very simple pose, but there's a lot of things happening here to keep you upright and erect. A lot of strength, some might say. So tap into that, feel that out. That strength surging up and through. Nice, and then as you are ready, we'll start to add some movement. So coming from that place of strength, of knowing that we have that support surging down and up through the soles of our feet, moving from that place of awareness, I'm going to turn to my mat. We're going to get into some sun salutations. Let's take a big inhale, send the feet, suction cupping the feet to the floor as we lift up and out of our roots like a nice proud tree. Big inhale, hands down, around and up. Exhale, belly to spine, take a fold. Good, hands can come to the thighs, the shins, or the floor, so don't force yourself straight here. Inhale, half bend, eyes focusing down, neck stretching away from the tail. Exhale, fold. Good, on the inhale, let's bend both knees, and we're gonna step our left foot back into a lunge. So find your lunge here, stepping that left foot right back. Remember, we like railroad tracks rather than a tightrope. Good, so revisit one of my videos if you like a deeper explanation on that. Find your lunge here. Let's take a big inhale. We stretch the crown of the head away from the tail. On the exhale, belly to spine, engage the core. Maybe even press that core into the upper thigh, get more engagement. Good, and as you're ready, next big exhale, we'll send it back up to that fold. Good, release it. And inhale, soften in the knees, ground down. We do that once again. Inhale, lift up, lifting up and out of your roots. Exhale, fold it, belly to spine, your version. Soften or deepen the knees. Inhale, half bend. Exhale, fold. And then on our inhale, bring both hands to the mat. We step now the right foot back into a lunge. Take your time, checking in with your foundation surging up through the soles of the feet. And then as you're ready, we take that big inhale, straighten crown of the head away from the tail. Find a stretch. Exhale, find your core, hugging those low ribs in. Good, and then on the next inhale, we'll shift back just a little bit. And exhale, step forward into that fold. Very good. Inhale, send the hands down, around and up, reaching up for something good. And on the exhale, turn the palms down. We'll float the hands down once again. Good. Let's step our left foot back, or at least I am, so I can turn and face you. Good. Legs are wide here, wider than hip width. Hands are on the waist. We're going to circle the hips. Good. So we can release our hip flexors a little bit here as we press that pelvis forward. Good. Maybe get a nice little stretch on the glutes as we go behind. I like to imagine that we're hitting four corners with our hips. Good, so we can make sure we're getting that full range of motion. Put a soft bend in your knees if you need to. Change the direction of those circles. Follow your breath. Remember, big inhales in, slow exhales out. Gets us into that relaxed state where we can sink deeper into the body. We can push those thoughts away or just let them float away. And we can really, really, really feel what's happening on the inside rather than trying to attach a narrative to it, right? Sometimes those narratives are just entirely and totally wrong. Give me one more circle in the opposite direction. So that's why we don't attach the narratives. Moral of the story, we don't attach to them because sometimes they're just wrong. We breathe. We breathe. Good, nice. Let's let it go. Good, I'm going to turn my toes back to the front of the mat and step forward. Nice, let's sun salutation it once again, taking it into down dog. Big inhale up, big exhale, fold, soften or deepen, your choice, your body, your choice, always. Good. Inhale, find that half bend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, both hands to the mat, sit the hips back, and we're gonna step into down dog. So take your time finding yourself down or back in down dog. And if you need to bend your knees here too, please do so. We don't always have to have straight, perfect angles in our yoga pose. We're not yoga dolls, right? So we don't have to be perfect. We just have to be people doing yoga. So I invite you to be a person doing yoga in whatever way that it looks like for you today. Prancing the heels if that feels good. Maybe take a peek under the left and right armpit. You'll get a little side bend here. Very good. And then as you're ready, we're going to add on in our down dog. Core is engaged. Pressing the mat away underneath the palms. Digging those fingerprints in. Let's go into three-legged dog. We're going to step the left foot in just a touch. And on a big inhale, we're going to send the right toes up. We're going to send the right toes up toward the ceiling. Big inhale. And then on the exhale, let's send that leg through to a lunge. Good. Take your time. Nice. And then as you're ready, big inhale. We'll send the thumbs right up and overhead for a high lunge. Sink the shoulders down, but lift up and out of your roots, grounding down heavily through the soles of the feet, lifting up higher through your center. Nice. Big inhale. On the exhale, let's get some power going. On the exhale, we're going to bring that knee up like a crunch. And on the inhale, step it back. Exhale, and inhale, and step. Good. We're going to do that 8 more times. Power yoga. Here we go. Powering up our words. 1, 2, and 3. Inhale and exhale. Good. 3, 8. Good, total of 10. Hold it, big inhale. Nice, drop that back heel down, warrior 1. Nice, and check in with your stance. If you need to step that foot in, please do so. Drop that front knee, knee over ankle, big inhale. Good, here we go. On the exhale, we're gonna very slowly spiral the hands down, spiral that back heel up for lunge, low lunge, and we'll inhale big. Exhale, step back into down dog. Take a beat. Prance the heels if you need. Make sure those shoulders are sliding down the back as we press the mat away underneath the hands. Very good. Second side, here we go. Step the right foot in. Left leg goes up. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, tuck that belly to spine and step that hand through. Very good. Low lunge. Check in. Check in with yourself. Find your breath. And on the inhale, leading with the thumbs. Nice, strong bodies up for the challenge. We find ourselves in high lunge. Big inhale. Let's activate it. Exhale. Total of 10. Inhale. 9. 8. Find that crunch every time. Belly to spine. And we find that crunch. 6. 5. 4. Connection every time. 3. 2. And 1. Very good. Hold it. Big inhale. Good. And on the exhale, let's find our warrior 1. Dropping that back heel down. Take a beat. Find the stretch here. Inhale. Exhale. And send it down. Float the hands down. Roll that back heel up for the lunge. And step it back into down dog. Ooh, very nice. Take a beat. And let's all inhale and bend the knees. And we'll slowly walk the feet back up to a standing pose. And next big inhale. Float the hands down, around, and up as you ground down heavily through the feet. We'll send the hands down, around, and up. Good. And exhale once again. Let's get into a warrior 2 now. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Good. Inhale, bend both knees. Exhale, step back into down dog. Very good. Find your down dog. Inhale, left foot goes in. And we send the right toes up, 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 up for a three-legged dog. Nice. Here we go. On the exhale, step it through. Low lunge. Stay for the inhale. Stretch the crown away from the tail. And exhale, spiral the back heel down. Roll up into a warrior 2. Check in. Knee over ankle. Grounding down heavily through the soles of the feet. Shoulders are relaxed. Lifting up nice and proud. Up for the challenge. Good. As you're ready, let's inhale, lift. And exhale. Inhale, lift up. Into start, straighten both legs, and exhale and dip. Good. Total of 10. That's 8 more. 8. 7. Finding that 90-degree angle every time. 6. Lifting up, stretch. 5. 4. 3. Last 2. And 1. Good. Hold it in your warrior 2. Relax the shoulders. Reach up. Send those pinkies back even more. Open up the chest. Hold it. Breathe. Maybe take your eyes and gaze past your index finger. A little dristy, a little focus for you as we build those strong muscles and strong mind fortitude, right? This is where it happens. This is how it happens. Next, big inhale. Lift up. Turn both toes forward, heels in, toes out. We have goddess. Slowly stretch through the inner thighs. Open the knees nice and wide. Making sure the knees are tracking over the ankles. Shoulders over the hips. Low ribs hugged in. We are here, goddess pose. Already feeling that burn. Let's add on to it. Hands at the heart, shoulders stay down. Pelvic tilts. Inhale, exhale, tilt that pelvis forward. Inhale, release it. Exhale, bring that belly in. Inhale, we exaggerate that arch in our spine. And exhale, tuck that belly. It's like a crunch right at the center. Good. In and exhale. Inhale back, exhale, crunch it. Sometimes I like to put my hands here and really get that action going. Wherever you are, give me 6 more. 6, 5, find that little crunch. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Inhale, reach up, straighten the legs, send the arms straight up. And exhale, warrior 2, second side. Turn now the back toes out. They are the front toes now. Find your warrior 2. Check in with your foundation, building from the ground up. Everything we do, check in with yourself and your mind. Let something go if you need to. Tell yourself, you got this. You got this. 10 dynamic warrior 2s. Here we go. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last 10. Hold it, breathe it. You got this. Stick that warrior 2, find that point of focus. Believe it or not, it's been said that this is supposed to literally promote patience. So I'm still working on where and how that's happening, but process, right? Process. All right, here we go. Inhale and lift up. We're back at star, toes are forward. Great, and then we find goddess pose with the heels in, toes out, sink it down once again. Very strong pose for building low body strength. Everything you have below your belly button. And core is working. So tap in here. Bring your hands to your knees if you like to, just for a little bit. Take some of that pressure off, and then we're going to add on hands are up overhead or at the heart if you want to do a little less. Good. Working on the heels. Inhale, lift the right heel. Exhale. Still keeping that integrity in our goddess pose. So see how we can navigate that. Good. And exhale, release. Nice. Let's do that one more time with the heels. Opposite. 1, 2, and down. Good. Inhale, hold. 1, 2, and down. Still have core awareness here for the last set. We have both heels lifting. Shoulders are relaxed. Core is engaged. Hold for 5, 4. You got it. Breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Drop those heels. Inhale, lift up, and exhale. Let's bring it down into a wide-legged fold. Good. Nice. Let's turn the heel or the toes in just a touch. Heels can be slightly out so we can make more space for the fold. Just take a beat here. Inhale big. Exhale. Just take a break. Good job. And then as you're ready, we'll inhale and lift up. Good. And then on the exhale, let's deeply bend the left knee. We're going to turn those right toes out and up for Skandasana. Good. So I like to work my hands in Skandasana a little bit. Sometimes I send them forward so I can challenge my body. Core is engaged in the spine here, stretching that inner thigh. Maybe you need to lift that inner heel up a little, so that's your choice. Navigate it. Inhale. And then on the exhale, let's power through second side, going to the right. Sitting that right hip down. Right or left toes are focusing up. Flexing toward the forehead, heel is down. Good. Let's do that one more time each side, cycling through Skandasana. Nice. A little lateral lunge. So if we need to do less, this is what that is, FYI. If you're like, what is she doing right there? It's just a classic lateral lunge with a variation. So find that lateral lunge if we need to do less. Good. One more on the opposite side. Nice. Take a beat. Good, and as you're ready, we'll very slowly send it back to that wide-legged fold. Big inhale at center, and exhale, belly to spine, hands lifting up, core awareness, all core work here, slow lift. Slow lift. Good, inhale. Exhale, drop the hands. Nice, inhale, lift up. And exhale, we're gonna turn toes toward the front of the mat. Step forward and release. Sun salutation, big inhale. Exhale, belly to spine, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Once again, revisit that fold. Inhale, deep to bend both knees, hands to the mat. And exhale, step back into that down dog. Very nice. Check in with your down dog. Once again, soft bend, deep bend, your choice, core to spine. Heels working their way down toward the mat. Fingerprints are engaged to support us in our down dog. Let's get into three-legged dog once again, and we're gonna advance on that. Three-legged dog, leg goes up, inhale. Exhale, we are going to take that right knee toward the right elbow. Good, inhale, lift, stretch. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, find that crunch, hollow out that core. Good, one more, inhale, lift. Exhale. Good, hold here, hold it, core awareness. And inhale, lift. Good, on the exhale, we are going to take that right knee to the left elbow. Look at that. Good, and then we're gonna find broken triangle. So we're gonna take that right foot to the mat, and then we're gonna allow that to spiral our hips open, pressing down through that right hand. Left hand just reaches up for the sky. We send that heart, the whole front body up, big inhale. Good, check in or skip it if you need to. And exhale, find yourself back into three-legged dog. Good, and let's find high lunge, sending that right leg through. And on an inhale, bring it up. Ooh, exhale, send the hands behind. We'll release that just a little bit. Interlock the hands behind. Pinch the shoulder blades together slightly. We'll arch the back, allowing the hands to slide down the back of the legs. Big inhale, send the heart up. Big exhale. Good, and very slowly release. And next exhale, bring it down to the mat. Back into down dog. Second side, here we go. Inhale, we have our three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Ooh. Inhale. All right, I messed up. Left knee, left elbow. Just kidding, we're not there yet. I got ahead of myself. Look at me. Left knee, left elbow. Ooh. That means we get a bonus one, right? Because we're up for the challenge. Good. One. Ooh. One more. And exhale. Good. Adding on, now we have inhaling, lifting. Exhaling, left knee, right elbow. Hold it, hold it, hold it. And then find your broken triangle, dropping the pinky toe edge of that left foot to the floor of the mat. Rolling over, rotating up toward the ceiling, reaching, pressing the mat away from that bottom hand. Big inhale. And exhale. Ooh. Find your three-legged dog. And exhale. Let's find a lunge. Take your time. Check in with the knee. Or if it doesn't get there as you're stepping, you can always use your hand, because we're just people doing yoga, right? So use your hand if you need to. And find your high lunge. Good. And as we exhale, we can reverse that. Opening up the chest, releasing the shoulders, pressing the palms away, sending the heart up. Good. Offering yourself up to all of the challenges that you will face in your practice, knowing that you can conquer it all. You are conquering it all. Good. Next, big inhale, send it up. And exhale. Good. Inhale here. And on the exhale, let's sit the hips back. And we'll step up into a fold. Ooh, fold, fold, fold. Release. Breathe. Maybe send the elbow, hands up to the elbow. We'll give the head a little yes and no shake here. Release the hands. And let something spill out of that little spot in your forehead if you need. Let it go, whatever it is, let it go. Soften in the knees, we roll up through the spine. The crown of the head is the last thing to lift. The last sun salutation, big inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half bend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, ease it in both knees. Exhale, step it back, down dog. Inhale, hold. Exhale, find your core. Inhale, step left foot in, right foot goes up. Exhale, find your lunge. Inhale, high lunge. Good. Exhale, belly to spine. We tilt forward just to touch to propel that back heel up. Good. Adding on, we're going to tap the toes down and lift up. Just about 5 more here, total of 6, tapping the toes down. Still want to try to keep integrity in our warrior 3. So if you want to bring your hips here, that's 2, or your hands to your hips, and make sure that the hips are staying down, so we're not leaning. That's 3, leaning toward that side. You feel more supported. It's not a half moon pose. Good, I'm on 4. Core is engaged every time. 5, crown of the head is an extension of the spine, so we're not like looking up or excessively down. And 6. Ooh, drop it down into that lunge. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, take it down. Good. Inhale, step back into your down dog. Exhale, find your core. Inhale, second side, right foot goes in, left foot reaches up. Exhale, find your lunge. Inhale. Exhale, belly to spine. Here we go, warrior 3. Check it in. Good, bring your hands to your hips if you need that proprioception. And we have 6 reps here, tapping the toe down, and then lifting up through that back leg down, and up. You might even want to put your hand to your glute to make sure it's engaging every time you lift that leg up. Good, that's 3. Nice, hips pointing down, core is engaged, neck is loose. 4. 2 more, breathe through it. 5, do less if you need to. And 6. Good, drop it down into that lunge. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, step back into lunge. Or, I'm sorry, step back into down dog, excuse me. Good, hold, breathe. And on the next big exhale, we'll bring it into child's pose. Drop the knees. Open the hips. And sit the hips back and down. Good. Find your child's pose. Open the knees, sitting the hips back and down, reaching the hands forward. Big inhale in. Soft, slow exhale out. Feel that heat, that fire. Good. That sometimes pressure that we need to create change. We can invite that into our practice sometimes. We can control that here. We can walk the hands up toward our knees. We can control the challenges that we might face here. Unlike life, when we have no control over what challenges might come up, but at least we can find the tools on our mat to help us deal with those challenges when they come up in life out there. That's the real goal behind everything that we do on the mat. It's just made to prepare us for what's happening out in the world, so we can breathe through these challenging poses, these challenging things, and all these cues that I'm asking you to listen to, all these things I'm asking you to do with your body while not thinking about any of those things. It's a lot. So if we can find the space to build the practice to do that here on the mat, But when we get out there in the world, it's going to be a no-brainer. You're going to be ready for anything. And even if you're not ready, you're going to know that that's okay. Because why? We're just humans doing yoga. Just people doing yoga, right? Let's do camel pose here. Coming up on the knees, opening up the hips once again. We'll very slowly either bring the hands to your tailbone if you need to do less, popping the hips forward. Or if you have a little more, we can bring the hands to the heels for full camel pose. Good, opening up that front body once again. Big inhale. Slow exhale. One more big inhale. And slow exhale. Good, very slowly let yourself lift up. We'll bring it into tabletop. On all fours, knees under hips, shoulders above the wrists. Very good. We'll take our right foot, extend it back. We'll stretch here. And on the exhale, we'll send it forward for a lizard stretch. So allow your hips to drop down. We can even make an intention to send the chest up even more. Soft elbows. We'll feel that hip stretch even more. Good. So hang out there, opening up that hip. Good. And then on the exhale, let's take the right hand to the outside of the right foot. And we're going to slide that right foot back into alignment so the knee is right in line with the hip. And then we're going to slowly exhale. Good. And find a half split, sitting the hips back, pointing, flipping the right toes toward the forehead. We fold into ourselves to release our back body, to release our mind. Good. And then on the next inhale, lean forward. Exhale, find a nice little crescent lunge here. Good. And then we'll very slowly send it back into the top. And check in with our lizard lunge. Second side. First, sending the left leg up and back. And then exhaling and dropping that left foot right on the outside of the left hand. Letting the hips fall down toward the mat. Then maybe we lift up through the chest even more, like a real lizard. Right, I love this pose. Good. Take your time, finding that stretch. Just releasing. Just balance, just like anything else. We do a lot of strength, a lot of work. We have to balance it out with a cooling, calming cool down. Let yourself, your body, your mind know that it's all okay. But as you're ready, let's bring that foot back into alignment, knee right in line with the hips. And then we'll exhale back into half splits, allowing the hips to sit back, straightening that front leg, flexing the toes, folding into yourself, right? What does that feel like? Folding into you. What does that feel like? Contemplate. Good. And as you're ready next, exhale, we'll take it forward into that crescent lunge. Inhale as you lift up once again. Good. And then on the exhale, we'll bring it in. Swing it around. We'll come to seated. Good. Hands at our heart here. Appreciate being up for the challenge today. You showed up. You did the work. Even if you felt wibbly wobbly or like you had no idea what was going on, just know that that's all a part of the process. It's all a part of the work. Thank you so much for showing up. Namaste.